Hello, welcome to Let Us Mouse International School Basic 2 online tutorials. Today's tutorials is on science, and it is taken from strand 5, which is humans and the environment. Humans and the environment. The sub-strand is sub-strand 1, which is personal hygiene and sanitation. Personal hygiene and sanitation. And it is also taken from indicator 1, which is keeping the fingernails short and clean. Keeping the fingernails short and clean. Before we move on, let's ask ourselves, what is personal hygiene? Personal hygiene is a way of keeping our body clean to avoid contracting sicknesses. When we look at the human hand is made up of a thumb and fingers. And germs are contracted mostly by our hands. So we need to keep our fingernails clean in order not to contract any germs which will make us fall sick. Now, let's look at some of the uses of the hand. The hands are used for writing, holding things, playing games, typing on the keyboard, eating food, etc. For instance, we kids, we use our hands for so many things. Playing on the ground, and we come into contact with germs. So in order not to contract sicknesses, we need to keep our fingernails short. Now, let's look at some of the items used in cutting our fingernails when they grow long, in order not to hurt ourselves and our friends when we play with them. Here are some of the items. We have nail clipper. Nail clipper. This is known as a nail clipper. This is what you are to use in cutting your nails when they grow long. We also have the manicure scissors. We can also use the manicure scissors in cutting our nails when they grow long. So you either use the nail clipper or the manicure scissors. And also get yourself a clean bowl with water inside it. Now we are going to look at the steps for cutting our nails. Here are some of the steps for cutting our nails. First of all, wash your hands with soap and a clean water. Then 2, soak your nails for a few minutes before you cut them in clean water to make your nails softer and easier for cutting. Thirdly, choose your cutting tool, that is a nail clipper or a manicure scissors. Make sure that your clippers are clean. Maybe some clippers may be dirty or the manicure scissors may be dirty before you use them. Make sure they are well clean with no germs on them before you use them. Be mindful of where you cut your nails. Don't go and cut your nails at the kitchen or sitting behind a dining table and cutting your nails at the same time. Look for a proper place to cut your nails. Now, here are some of the items that most of blade to cut your nails. It is very dangerous. You can cut yourself. Or a knife to cut your nails. So children, this is where we will end today's tutorial, and this exercise will be uploaded online for you. Read the little passage that follow with questions. Read the passage to answer the questions that follow. Then keep them in your clear bags. When school reopens, submit them for marking. This is where we'll end today's tutorial, and look forward to us in 4 days' time. Bye-bye.